All right, so Ethan Klein and Jordan Peterson. If you remember their history, Ethan had Jordan on his podcast back in the day, and it seemed like Ethan enjoyed talking to him. He agreed with a lot of the stuff he was saying. I think he even had him on a couple times, and it seemed like they were friendly with each other. And then Ethan did a complete 180, went full SJW, and he decided to delete those podcasts. And now he spends a lot of time making fun of Jordan. And once in a while, he'll try to get a back and forth with him going on Twitter. He'll try to get his attention. And the other day, he did that, and it worked. So Jordan was going back and forth with Sam Cedar originally, and then Ethan jumped in and said, debate Sam Cedar, and Jordan responded, he said, Ethan, there was a time when I would have taken your suggestions seriously, but your behavior in relation to me has been worse than Mr. Cedar's, and even more inexplicable. And then Ethan responded, he said, Jordan, as old friends, I think we should discuss it in person anytime on my show or yours. Even a Zoom call would be terrific. It would be a great and productive conversation. Please consider it. So this tweet seems more of like a joke, or he's trying to set Jordan up, especially to say this right after you told him to debate Sam Cedar. Like, if he was actually being serious here and being honest, like he actually wanted to have a productive conversation, it's probably not the best time to bring it up right after you mention him debating Sam, because everyone remembers what happened last time. You wanted to have a productive conversation with somebody you didn't like. And also, if I remember correctly, I think Ethan and Hassan tried to do this last year. They tried to get Jordan on their podcast, because I think Ethan knows this is the only chance he has for leftovers to get some views. He hasn't broken 1 million views in over 3 months, I think, with that show, and it's definitely not performing how Ethan wanted it to. So he probably thinks having Jordan on, that'd be a great opportunity. That'd probably get at least 2 to 3 million views. And even if Ethan went on Jordan's show, I'm sure he'd still post the conversation to his channel, and he'd have a lot to talk about on leftovers. So Jordan actually did respond to Ethan asking him to have a conversation with him, and he said, thank you for the offer, I will consider it. And I do think it'd be pretty funny if this podcast actually went down, but how do you trust Ethan? I mean, there's no way he would actually go into this debate alone. If he says he's going with Hassan, then I could kind of see that happening, but if it's just him, no chance. I can't imagine he'd actually debate Jordan Peterson just one-on-one. He would definitely chicken out and have to bring in Sam Cedar, which is too bad, because I'd like to see this happen. Ethan and Jordan Peterson talking to each other, that would be hilarious. But I just can't imagine Ethan's being sincere with this, saying it would be a great and productive conversation. Yeah, right. If Jordan does this, he should just be clear, like, if any shenanigans happen, if you bring anybody else on, I'm done. I'm not going to waste my time here. And even if Ethan does end up doing that, I think either way, he's just going to look like an idiot, because 2 debates in a row, the only 2 debates you do, and you just bring someone else on to do it for you, that's just embarrassing. I don't think that's going to be a win for him. And then good luck convincing anybody else to debate you. It's already going to be hard enough, the whole Steven Crowder, Sam Cedar thing. Like, I'm sure most people are telling Jordan not to talk to Ethan, and doing this debate, you're just falling right into his trap, which is too bad, because I feel like before the Steven Crowder thing, people probably would have loved to see Ethan talk to Jordan Peterson, because Jordan Peterson would probably just destroy him. But now I'm sure people are just like, don't even give Ethan the attention. That's all he wants, and he's just trying to use you to get views, which is true. But if Ethan decided to actually have a genuine conversation, I think it'd be pretty funny to watch, him and Jordan Peterson going back and forth. So, I kind of wish it would happen a little bit, but also at the same time, it's like, whatever, it's probably best not to give him the attention. But let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments, and then make sure you check out my Patreon. I'll put a link in the description. Then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.